Okay, today I want to talk about Discord because Discord, it turns out, is an absolute breeding ground of malware. Potentially millions of users have been or actively are infected, and the platform itself offers a nearly purpose-built option for spreading malicious code and stealing information. Let's start with a bit of background here. Discord is a voice and text communication tool that facilitates the construction of various different communities from gaming to social and even crypto. Discord has become wildly popular in recent years, now containing more than 300 million registered users as of 2020, likely far higher now in 2022, and 140 million active users as of 2021. That is a larger population than the entire United States of America in total user base, spread across 6.7 million active servers. For many people, especially in particular industries such as gaming as one example, Discord is the primary method of communication and facilitates a popular space for building communities. However, while Discord might be a popular place to converse and spread information or build some sort of social media presence, it is also a breeding ground for malware and information theft that has become more and more significant in recent years. Here's where I need a bit of anecdotal context, if you will, but hopefully by the end it makes quite a bit more sense. Not too long ago, I was working on a video about crypto scams. During that process, I joined a number of different servers in the crypto space containing blockchain investors, NFT collectors, and various other enthusiasts. Well, as I joined those servers, something started to happen almost immediately. I began to receive a bombardment of messages about NFT collections, but something seemed off. This was months ago, by the way, September of 2021. These messages, at the time, looked like just raw spam. But scrolling back through my logs more recently, all of those accounts have been deleted. More importantly, however, some of those accounts were sending messages that contained false websites. As an example, I received 2 messages from separate users that directed me to an identical website and subsequent crypto address on OpenSea.fo. Not OpenSea.io, the popular NFT marketplace, OpenSea.fo. Adding this in postscript, just to explain a little bit better, these were from 2 different Discord users. One said, "Yo, Joe, you there?" And the other said, "Jake, are you there?" And they both directed to the exact same domain name and crypto address, which is no longer a thing. It's been deleted. This is a socially engineered method of trying to get me to click whatever it is they're sending, and it was coming from multiple separate accounts. So someone had devised a method to try and infiltrate my computer. Honestly, they were trying to get me to click things, and they were sending this out to not just me, but a ton of people in some of these servers. Now, the website itself is gone now, but these links, when plugged into the Internet Archives, return one result from September of 2021. But that result then redirects to a user profile on the real OpenSea platform, OpenSea.io, which displays a profile named Kyung, who has processed over $3 million in transactions the past couple of years and holds millions of dollars in speculative value spread across a nearly 1,000 item NFT collection. Long story short, I was being sent fake websites from different profiles meant to trick me into most likely losing control of my crypto assets if I engaged with whatever it was that they had actually sent. Again, it's deleted now, but this is very clearly an imitation of OpenSea and was not legitimate. I don't know specifically who sent these messages or precisely what would have actually happened if I clicked the now dead links when they were active or installed the executable programs at the time from different accounts, but the basic premise is that after joining crypto communities, I was being bombarded with malware and phishing links. That's the anecdote. Now, much more recently, there's been a bit of a development here. OpenSea has begun to get hit by large-scale phishing attacks where millions of dollars in NFT assets are being stolen. In fact, generally speaking, from 2019 to 2020 and beyond, phishing began to grow at a near exponential pace. Facilitated by new technology and a work-from-home economy for the most part, phishing and data theft was exploding across the entire world. So what's the connection? Well, harkening back to my own experience with a tsunami of suspect links and malware on Discord, simply because I joined a couple of extremely large communities, I want to take a deeper look at the issue, and what I have found has been, generally speaking, eye-opening. One of Discord's primary systems is a CDN, also known as a Content Delivery Network. This is the framework where you can send something to another user by message, such as a picture, an attachment, a GIF, a file, whatever it is. Discord hosts the file and then delivers it to them from the nearest facility across the world. More than 250 worldwide, I believe. That's a pretty normal practice for major companies, right? There's nothing out of the ordinary there, but it gets a whole lot more interesting. It turns out Discord is nearly purpose-built for bad actors. The content delivery network provides a free, disposable method of hosting malware and then an easy avenue to transmit that malware in a format other than email. This matters because email has become progressively less viable for standard phishing attacks recently, as filter mechanisms evolve and user literacy increases. What's more, Discord also provides a nearly perfect method of targeting user interests. If you want to, say, phish a bunch of crypto bros and steal their little digital NFT whatevers, you can just find them in a centralized communal server, all discussing the thing that they love so much, and target them automatically, knowing that they are likely to have a specific interest in whatever disguise you decide to use. If you get caught, just delete the account and make a new one. Banned? Same thing. Booted from the server? Find another one, there's hundreds of them, and just start throwing out the DMs. Discord not only groups together potential victims, it also provides an easy way to communicate with them, and a perfect content storage and delivery mechanism to serve the malware. But even more interesting is the potential for information theft to occur. Discord, it so happens, has a massive number of attack vectors. The more you customize the experience with bots, add-ons, or plugins, the more vulnerable you actually become. In 2021, a study by Sophos Labs was able to produce a visualized snapshot of the content delivery network on Discord after scanning a portion of it. And this is what they found. Every black item is a harmless file. Every red icon is harmful. Sophos observed, quote, significant volumes of malware hosted in Discord's own CDN, as well as malware interacting with Discord's APIs to send and receive data, end quote. Basically, Discord has a malware problem, and it's actually very significant. What's worse is that once I understood the fundamental issue at play, it started to get clearer and clearer just how bad things can actually be. Keep in mind, I'm not an expert here, but from my limited understanding, Discord is being used to distribute infiltration programs, and once those programs have been clicked or installed, they embed themselves in the Discord client and are often completely undetectable to antivirus software. One example, discovered and cataloged by a user named Chemo on Twitter and also cataloged on Reddit, showcased a program called BBY Stealer that was being fed into user direct messages posing as a custom-built game that someone on their friend list had actually created themselves. This type of socially engineered infection vector is very, very effective, and in just 2 months during 2021, Sophos Labs detected and blocked nearly 140 times as much malware as the same period 1 year prior. That is a 140 times increase in malware distribution through Discord in just 1 year. BBY Stealer was being sold actively through a now deleted Discord community called Tokyo Restaurant and had been referred to as Sushi at the time. The token stealer was able to scrape enough login details in real time through Discord so that the attacker could take control of the actual account of the victim, and where there's one, there will be many. If you scroll GitHub under the tags Discord token stealer, you will find dozens of different malware programs, and that's just one keyword, by the way, like set of keywords. There's a whole bunch more that you can scroll. There's hundreds of these, really. You can find dozens of malware programs under that one particular tag designed to infiltrate a user's Discord profile and retrieve information without triggering antivirus defenses. Many of these programs do different things, and for a few examples, because that's the best way to do it, we can look at Fixed Token Grabber, Hazard Token Stealer, Purge Stealer, and Deadware. Fixed Token Grabber is a free program that will infiltrate and steal a user's Chrome history, bookmarks, cookies, shortcuts, and much more. But being able to extract cookies and hashed passwords through a real-time webhook, it's a serious problem. Again, not an expert, but there are a huge number of these programs circulating on Discord, and many of them claim to be obtaining different information on use. The Hazard Token Stealer claims to scrape credit card information if implemented and also hands over the victim's Discord token, which is basically the foundation of their account, leaving the attacker able to quite literally control that user's profile in the short term. Purge Stealer is one of the more alarming ones, I think, because Purge Stealer can, apparently, obtain credit cards, local storage, and the information from 40 different crypto extensions, as well as 5 different authenticators. That right there endangers your entire crypto portfolio if you are infected. Last example, by the way, is Deadware, and this one is not so much a program targeting Discord users and profiles, as it is a program that can control your entire machine hosted by Discord and distributed through it. Effectively, Discord is a popular community-based platform that has seen a 140 times increase in malware usage, storage, and distribution over the span of just 1 year, with a perfect directory of centralized victims, and the functionality to harbor attackers in a way that is infinitely superior when compared to emails. As if all this wasn't bad enough, the reality of Discord malware is that there may be millions of users infected right now who simply don't even know. One particular program called SpideyBot, though it is not uniquely capable of this, many of the free programs are as well, was hidden in Discord's own local files. This one was able to scrape the past 50 characters of the Windows clipboard, so theoretically, using a webhook, which is capable of communication in real time, if you copied and pasted your passwords, usernames, or sensitive data, it could all be stolen. SpideyBot shows no outward indication of infection, meaning that without a dedicated effort to check Discord files for infiltration, users are going to be unaware that the issue even exists. Detecting and removing the installer does not even help, because the infected files will remain and continue to be executed every single time the Discord client is initiated on that machine. I'm going to link an article that discusses exactly how to check for these infections in the description down below. It's a good idea to do so, even if you think no way could it ever happen to me, because it actually could happen to you. Bottom line, as more and more businesses gravitate towards Discord as a low-cost remote working hub, as more and more gamers or crypto enthusiasts build out communities around the software, more and more hackers are attempting to steal personal information at the same time. They are in heaven on Discord because the platform offers an all-inclusive one-stop shop for their needs. Find a community, host your malware on Discord's own content delivery network, target the entire community you conveniently found in one centralized place with socially engineered delivery methods, whatever they may be, spread the infection to their friends list as soon as you get a hit, and then steal all the information you could ever want or dream of, as well as gain access to their entire account, regardless of two-factor authentication in many cases, which can lead to a completely compromised system. It may seem like tired, rehashed advice, but never ever click links you do not fully trust. Even further, this is the part that really gets me. Even if you do trust someone or something on Discord, you should probably still not click it or be extremely suspicious of links and other programs. Even the descriptions for attachments and links on Discord can be manipulated on the platform, meaning that a file appearing to be one thing can in fact be something entirely different and you wouldn't know. As the rate, and this is the important part, as the rate of phishing attacks rises at something like 100 times the actual growth rate of the platform itself, we should all be aware that that's a serious problem, and it will be increasingly dangerous to use Discord. It's an increasingly dangerous place to exist because it's infested with malware and hackers and information stealing programs and all that stuff. And as crypto continues to rise in tandem and online user-controlled banking explodes, it just makes things easier and easier for criminals. That's it. Discord is an absolute breeding ground of malware that is growing with its infection rates at a number orders of magnitude higher than almost anything else I was able to find, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen. So be careful. If you want to support the content, check out the links down below. I'm trying to get away from AdSense and use primarily Patreon or locals, so those are down there too. There's also a YouTube platform alternative called Odyssey, where all my videos, my whole content library can be found. There's another YouTuber to check out, merchandise, social media, etc., but I'll cut it there and stop rambling. As always, thank you all for watching, and have a nice night.